Hello folks, welcome back. And in this next section, we're going to start working on a customer login part of the site, okay? Customers being able to log in is going to be very important, especially later on when it comes to things like tracking orders and asking questions and whatnot, okay? So that's the vibe. It's a customer login section, and here we go. Now, actually, we have already built a thing. If we go to the back end here, we've already built a thing which is called accounts, and we do have a module called store accounts, and it actually does a pretty good job. Now, the customer login section, I mean, look at this. We've even got the passwords and everything working. The customer login section is going to use exactly the same table. It's going to be accessing store accounts, and it's going to be doing CRUD for store accounts and all of that stuff, okay? However, if we start using the store accounts module, if we just go in here and start messing about with our store accounts module, then what I think will happen is we'll end up kind of the public version of the site. That's this one with the customer front end. We'll end up with that kind of treading on the toes of this thing here, you know? So we don't want to get into a situation where we've got these two entities, you know, customers and site owners colliding with each other, you know, like who gets to use create/create, who gets to use delete. It could all become very messy very quickly. So the vibe is we're going to create a brand new module for, yes, for store accounts, but for the public end of store accounts where they log in from this site and create accounts from here and all that stuff, okay? Now, what do we call such a module? If there's going to be a different module doing this, well, we could go with something like store_accounts_public. We could do that. But actually, I think that there's no reason why we can't have a nice friendly module name, somewhere where they can log in and look at the URL and feel quite good. So let's make up a brand new module, and we'll call this one your account, okay? Your account, and when they log in, it's going to say like your account welcome and stuff like that, and it's going to look really cool. Now, we will not need a models folder because it's going to access the store accounts table, so it's going to be doing a lot of calls to the store accounts module, you know. So we'll just call it your account. Let's set this one up again. Here we go. So we're heading on down here, and I'm just gonna set up here. So your account, my screen's a bit funny just now. I hope you can handle what's happening. And this one would be called your account. Tweaking these vibes here. Actually, sorry, we're not, because remember, we're going to be calling the store accounts table. So that's actually it. That's the whole thing set up, and thank you very much indeed. Anyway, I'm sorry to interrupt the party, but I've just noticed something, and it's kind of heavy. Do you remember when we made manage accounts? Well, actually, it's kind of embarrassing, but I forgot to add a username field. Would it be okay with you if we just took a minute to add the username field? Is that cool? Okay, so we're going to add a column. We'll make it after ID, and we'll make it username. And we'll make it a variable character of 65. I am, of course, in the store accounts table, okay? And I can see that that username lives beside first name, okay? So let me open up. Let me close this stuff, actually. Pretend you never saw that. That was a practice run, and halfway through the practice run, I realised that I'd forgotten the username. How heavy is that? Anyway, we'll do a search in this store accounts for first name, okay? It only appears in 3 files. And wherever we have this first name appear, I'm going to have username appearing right alongside it, okay? That's the vibe. It's as easy as that, folks. It's as easy as that. So this won't take too long. Here we go, and that's cool. So data username equals row username, and validation rules, I'll make the username required actually. Let's do that as well. So here we go, username is all, I think it's all one word. Username is required, right, cool. And that's that file done. And the next one is somewhere like this, and we've got first name appearing here. Geez, that's a messy page. That's actually one of those auto-gen pages. Do you remember that stuff? That's what's going on there. So anyway, here we go. So we've got a field up here, and it's going to say, I'm just making sure it's all cool. So this is going to say username. Okay. And we're going to have username here and here. Okay, that's good. Oh geez, there's one more. Sorry. Do we even need it there? First name, last name? Yeah, we're probably as well just to add it. So let's just do that. This is on the manage page, you know. So here we go. Username. And here we go here. And that's going to be row username. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's it. Yes, it is. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, sorry about the diversion, folks. I do apologise. It was just something that I noticed, and oh man, it was a downer. But we're okay now. We've added the username. Yes, look, here it is. We refresh. Okay, everything is cool. And there we go. I'll even add it in, actually. Okay, so everything looks good. Customer accounts, where are we? There we go. So everything is cool, right? We now have a username. Thank you very much. So now we've got our your account module made. Whoops. Let's bring it to life. Okay. I'm going to open up youraccount.php, and I'm going to say function start. Now I'm going to go as fast as I can to make up some lost time here, okay? So start bears a striking resemblance to store items view. We're going to borrow a few lines from store items view here. We're going to paste them across, and we're going to simplify because we don't need the module. And we're going to change the view file to start.php. This is going to load up a view file called start.php, which I already made during my practice run, but I'll take it out so that you don't think I'm cheating here. So here we go. It's going to be start.php, and this is going to say create account on the heading, okay? And then I'm going to head over to Bootsnip, and I've done a search on Bootsnip for create user, right? That was the search. It was create user, right here. This was the vibe, and you just go create user. Okay, so I had a little look around Bootsnip, and I found something that was kind of cool. I thought this was okay, actually. It's just a simple form, you know, nothing too special. So I'm going to copy the HTML for this form that's on Bootsnip, and I'm going to take it on over to the start thing, and then I'm going to say please submit your details using the form below. Okay, so if we save that, jump in here and hit refresh. Oh, we need a link actually. I almost forgot. We need a link, and that will be on the templates homepage content. We'll just say echo anchor your account /start, and I'll just say create account just for the moment, right? So here we are, we have a link, we go in, look, we've got a fantastic form. It's fantasticola. Now I'm going to get rid of those help things because I don't think they look too cool, you know, and we don't need them, so we'll do that. And I'm just going to set the form up. Let me just get rid of the margin here. So for the first one, the name is going to be username, and the placeholder is going to be enter your username of choice here. The next field is going to be called email address. Now, I do believe we already have an email, so I'm going to copy it from here. And I'm going to paste underneath username, and that's pretty cool. So we'll say name equals email, placeholder equals enter your contact email address here. Okay, that's good. Next, we're going to have a field called password. So the name is going to be p-word, and the placeholder is going to be enter your password of choice here. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, by the way, the type equals password. Okay, and then the last field is going to be repeat password. I want this to be a really simple form, something that they can fill out in a second or two, no big deal, and that's the vibe. So this is going to say, please repeat your password here. Okay, and we might as well say please here. In fact, I'm going all manually. Let's do please everywhere. Okay, that's us. That's all the fields that we need. Okay, so we do not need this last name and all of that stuff. Just simplifying, and there you go. So if we do that, have a look, you can see it's a nice simple form. Okay, now it says create user. That's not too bad, but I'm going to say create account, and I'm going to get this submit thing working. So the name equals submit, the value equals submit, and then I'm going to set the form location. Okay, so the form, I'll do it up the top actually. The form location is going to be base URL, then your account, I like single quotes these days, your account /start, that's the form location. And so the action is going to be going to that form location. And don't forget folks, method equals post. Okay, so this form is in pretty good shape. We're on home and we hit create account, and the vibe is going to be that they fill this out, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so in the next video we're going to get this form actually working. I'll see you there. Bye.